Shri Radhey, Progressive, Shorthand, April 2021, Exercise 12. Dictation, 80 words a minute, start. I shall give a few facts and projections, and they indeed betray any romance in the present scenario. Full stop. Though the mankind was the latest creature among the biodiversity, its numbers have grown rapidly. Full stop. It is alarming that the rate of growth is ever increasing. Full stop. Para. In 1798, when he was writing his essay on population, the global population was barely 1 billion. Full stop. Ever since, due to industrialization and technological revolution, the population has risen to an ever-increasing rate. In the following 100 years, the world population doubled to 2 billion, and further, following half century from 1925 to 1975, it doubled again to touch 4 billion. Full stop. By 1990, it was 5.3 billion. Full stop. Even though there is decrease in the overall growth rate of population from 1971 onwards, according to UN projections, by 2025, the Earth will contain a population of around 8 billion people, and the global population stabilizes as 11 billion people in the second half of the next century. Full stop. Para. The worst aspect of this population explosion is that these increases will be taking place largely in the developing and underdeveloped countries. Full stop. It has been projected that from now to 2025, around 95% of all global population growth will take place in these countries. Full stop. At current rate of population growth, we should plan to accommodate a workforce of around 3 billion of people in developing countries by 2025. Full stop. This means these developing economies should be able to cater the need to around 40 million new jobs every year. Full stop. Para. These countries have comparatively low industrial productions. Full stop. A high domestic consumption leaves minimal surplus in the economy. Full stop. Secondly, it is observed that in the countries with large population, the share of primary sector of higher in the economy. Full stop. Greater part of investment and other inputs go into sustaining this large population. Full stop. This does not leave enough of investable surplus. Full stop. Para. But it was not until Second World War the demographers and economists recognized that larger population adversely affected the economic development because it diverted the investment from growth related to inflated social demands of a larger population. Para. In this context of developing countries, the population explosion will intensify the crisis of social security and sustainable development, urbanization and urban poverty. Already there is a trend among developing societies that their workforce is abandoning the agriculture and are shifting to urban clusters. In 1985, around 30% of the population of developing countries was living in urban areas, which shall go to 60%.